Hello, my name's Austin Jarrett from Allett Mowers. Today I'd like to show you the Allett Tournament mowers. The Tournament mower is for people that demand precision mowing, especially at very low heights of cut. The Tournament will mow as low as 2.4 millimeters and as high as 19 millimeters. That's 0.1 of an inch through to 3/4 of an inch. So very low, but this is for people that have very precise requirements. So people who will be looking at this type of mower will be golf greenkeepers, people wanting to produce a green, maybe in their garden, but also cricket wickets and croquet lawns. Tennis clubs would also look at this for lawn tennis courts. I'm going to talk you through the mower, and I'm going to start right at the very front. So we have a plastic moulded grass box, which is extremely tough and durable. It's shaped very tightly and fits right into the cylinder aperture in order to catch as many blades of grass that are cut as possible. It is small, but then in a golf greenkeeping situation or in a bowling green, we are able to stop throwing to the grass box quite regularly. And actually, we don't want you to fill the grass box up with too much grass, because if that becomes heavy, then it puts more weight on the front roller, which will mean that you'll change your height of cut if you get the grass box too full. So we do keep it compact deliberately. It easily lifts on and off, and you see I have some grass clippings here, and the clippings we're talking here are almost grass shavings, because we're not cutting off more than 1/3 of the plant at any one time. And on this cricket wicket, I'm mowing at my 3 millimeters, which is very close to my minimum height of cut. The front roller is aluminium because weight is absolutely critical. This is the 20-inch Tournament, and we also have a 24-inch wide machine too. We have grooves on the front roller, and we also have a scraper in order to keep that clean, because if we don't, then that will change the height of cut. You can see just behind there is a groomer. The groomer rotates in the same direction as you'd expect a wheel to travel, and what that does is the grass that is laid down by the front roller is then combed back upright, ready to be presented to the bottom blade of the mowing system. This ensures that we can get the grass standing as upright as possible before we mow it. The cylinder in this is a 10-bladed cylinder, and the bottom blade is a very slim bottom blade to allow us to be able to cut so low. The 10-bladed cylinder gives a very high clip rate at 244 clips per metre, so you don't see any washboarding on a mower of this type when it's mowing grass, even as low as the 2.4 millimeters that we're able to achieve. The grass is ejected very cleanly and at high velocity into the grass box, and make sure that we get everything into the grass box. Critically on this machine, because the height of cut is so critical, we have micro adjust here, and at 0.3 of a millimeter per click, I can just simply turn this either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and that click will give me that very small incremental change in my height of cut. If I count the clicks on both sides, then I can just make very small variations for my required height of cut. The groomer, which is combing the grass upright, is independently adjusted, and I would normally set that anywhere between 1 and 3 millimeters below my height of cut, so that it's just reaching into the grass plants and combing them upright without doing any verticutting or scarifying. That's not the purpose of the groomer on this mower. Lightweight is critical, and although the machine is very strong and robust, we use light materials wherever we can. And for example, the rear roller is constructed of aluminium. It is also split, which gives us a differential. And that differential drive allows us to turn and straight line very easily while delivering the tractive power to that rear roller. There is a scraper on the rear roller too. We use Honda engines. Our customers love this engine. It's extremely reliable. Spare parts are very easily available wherever you are around the world. And in particular, it has a great starting ability. This mower is going to last you a long time doing what it does. and we need the engine to match that longevity. So that's why we choose Honda engines. Everyone's very familiar with them, and it's easy to find service personnel to be able to maintain it for you. The handlebar control is important. This is the interface between the machine and the user, and we try and keep it as simple as we possibly can. There's a front bail bar which, when we pull that in, sends the drive to the cylinder to start cutting, and then the rear roller drive is engaged from the rear bail bar. The groomer on this machine, because it rotates, could cause damage to the grass. So what we've done is cleverly connect the groomer drive to the rear roller drive. So the drive to the groomer only engages when you start moving, so that you don't leave a cultivated trench if you were to engage the groomer drive while the machine was standing still. The handlebars, you can see float, which allows the machine to float and follow the ground contours independent of the operator. And that also isolates the machine from the operator from a vibration point of view. So we get low hand-arm vibration figures in order to avoid vibration white finger. From here I can adjust the throttle, and that's how I choose my speed that I'm going to operate at. And I also have a handbrake as well to prevent the machine from rolling away while I'm emptying my grass box. I'm going to show you the mower working now on this cricket wicket that has very specific requirements. We don't stripe a cricket wicket, we mow in two directions in order to make sure that we get as much of the grass at the same height as possible. While I can adjust the groomers very easily by using the two knobs on the top of the machine here, I can adjust that completely independently of the height of cut. If I decide, for whatever reason, but it might be just too dry to be using the powered groomer today, I don't have to readjust the groomer. What I'm able to do is just pull the groomer out of work. I simply turn these two knobs here, and that allows me then to pull up the groomer, and then I can tighten that back up again. That lifts the groomer 10 millimeters out of work, so it doesn't groom the grass at all. So that was a brief introduction to the Allett Tournament. The Allett Tournament 20, but remember there's a 24-inch version as well. This mower is for very fine cutting at very low heights. If you need to know more about these mowers, please visit our website at www.allett.co.uk. Thanks very much for listening.